Nilagay ko lang sa recreation mga pinapanood ko or binabasa.
Okay, sige.
Books, movies.
Sige. Oh, okay lang ba if I stream the Zoom call to YouTube?
Okay lang ate.
Okay. I have your consent. Okay.
Okay.
We are live right now on YouTube. So Facebook, hindi ko magets bakit hindi siya umokay. Pero yeah, okay. We're streaming. So, okay. So recreation, watch list, books, anything else? Or we can stop here na muna.
Ayan muna ate.
Sige. And then organizations.
Project for
Sorry.
event.
How about let's do this per org? Tama ba? Kasi may mga multi-org people dito. So, tama ba? Or would you want to divide it per organization, or do you want to divide it per kunyari events na sama-sama na lahat?
Per org na lang.
Per org na lang. Per org sa tingin niya. Okay, sige. So, pasabi ng orgs na gusto niya ilagay.
EP, VFC sa akin.
Okay. Si Teresa meron pa, diba?
I'm not active na in any.
Okay. Okay, sige. So, PAFT and VFC. At least anything to add pa? Ito na muna.
Only active and PAFT ata for now.
Yeah, sige. Okay, so we're gonna try to build this. I'm gonna try to build this. If nakita ko na I already have a template like this, I'm just gonna try to skip over it and then kulitin niyo na lang ako sa if nakita ko na na Yes, Pat?
Sorry ate. Chinek ko lang sa YouTube.
Kita mo?
Okay.
Medyo delayed siya.
Oo, ganun talaga. Parang 20 seconds yata yung delay sa Zoom.
Ayan.
Yep. Anyway, sige, okay lang. At least we're streaming na. I don't think we were able to stream yung kanina. Pero I'm recording naman. Anyway, so we're gonna try to build this. If I see na I think I might have it, pahapyaw ko na lang siya like in the interest of time, pahapyaw na lang if hindi nyo pa magets yung basic controls. So, okay. Now we did this. So, alam nyo na kung paano gumawa ng headers. By the way, yun nga, you can also, if you want to change it individually, you can also change it by clicking it. You can turn into functions also here. So, pwede mo siyang i-change from there. And then you can also format it like what I like to do is I like to add backgrounds. So, yan. And then, if you want lang. And then another one is, so, formatting na to. So, I can highlight yung text lang mismo. And I can do that by doing this, highlighting the word, and then yung sa letter A, sa text color, you can click it, and then you can change either the font color or the font background. The font background color. So that's what I did. So let's choose like yellow. Okay.
Can you make it multicolored?
Yung like the highlight itself, you can't. Like hindi siya pwedeng gradient, unfortunately. So parang highlighter tool siya. Yeah. But then you can also. So that's if you want to highlight the text lang. Parang text highlighter talaga. But if you want to highlight the whole line, so if you see here, when I highlight this, itong box lang yung highlight, like what happened here. But if I click this, like the 6 dots, let's just call it the 6 dots, and then go to color, and then let's pick blue, like the entire block gets the color. So, mukhang mas malinis kapag ganun kasi. So, oh, shucks. Wait. Yan. So, I'm gonna do formatting na rin. And you guys can look at it while I do it. Yan. So, okay. Okay. So, which database, like which one do you guys want to do first?
Weekly agenda?
weekly
Or habit
agenda.
tracker na lang.
I don't know.
How about you, Pat and Teresa? Parang tingnan natin kung ano yung common sa inyong lahat.
Tingin ko weekly
Um,
agenda rin
Okay.
for me.
Ano yung sa'yo, Pat?
Weekly
Habit track.
agenda.
Okay,
Si
okay rin
Teresa.
po. Okay
Okay,
naman.
sige. Weekly agenda. So, I want to show yung weekly agenda ko muna. So I'm gonna go back. Maybe I shouldn't have gone back. I shouldn't have transferred. Pero sige. I'm gonna look for my weekly agenda. So yung weekly agenda ko, imbes na naka-link siya here, naka-embed na siya mismo sa dashboard ko. So, yeah. I used to do that. I don't use this as much anymore. See, may pa siya. But this is my template. So, this is advanced na. This is called the relational database. Basically, it's like connecting two databases together. This is a page. Okay. So, the weekly agenda is a page. This one's a page. Kasi I can embed, kunyari itong task database. Naka-embed siya dyan. Yeah, so if I had tasks, I used to have tasks. You can arrange them by, kunyari, task siya or exercise siya or finance or event or whatever grouping that you want. You can do that then. But let's try this basic one. I think ito yung sinend ko kay Elise, like a better version of this one. But I also have
It's
like a
similar.
weekly, yeah, I also have like a weekly reflection for that that I used to do. Yeah, so it's a page kasi yun nga, I have this block and I have databases and I have text mismo. So we're gonna try to copy this. I'm just gonna go here. I'm just gonna copy this so I know what I'm doing while I'm trying to make it. So okay, it's here na. I'm gonna go back to the playground. So we're gonna go to the HQ. Do you guys want it as a separate page na you can click it as a link, or do you want to embed it sa HQ mismo like what I did? Not sure, no? Sige.
The first one.
Sige, let's do the linking muna para hindi siya ganun ka, I think that's easier to do. So, weekly agenda. So, since we typed it na, sayang eh. I'm just gonna click it. Yeah. So what I did was turn into. So I did yung 6 dots. You can also highlight it, but basically it's like 6 dots, and then turn into, and then sa turn into you click page, and so when you do that, it becomes a page. And once it's a page, magiging parang ganito siya na it's empty, and you can put things inside. So you can click that. I'm gonna click that, and it's another page, diba? This is what a page looks like. And then we're gonna click empty again, para blank slate siya. So it's another, parang nested siya inside. Nested siya, if you look here, ito yung breadcrumb link mo. So it's inside Pat's HQ. Tapos may weekly agenda ka. And so we're gonna do this. Sorry, let me check what I'm doing here. I'm trying to understand rin what I did. Kasi matagal na to. Let's see lang, ha? Okay. I might have done a blooper. Tingnan natin, ah. I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna try something out. That did not work. Okay. I understand what happened now. Sorry. I understand what happened now. Sige. Ulitin natin. So it's actually supposed to be a database. Kasi nga pala in-embed ko siya. So sa pag-database, I want to look at it as a gallery view pag weekly siya. Pero you can also choose table view. Yun yung dalawang ma-recommend ko, table or gallery. And so today, I'm gonna try gallery lang. So this is your gallery view. So ang mangyayari, if you click on it, So when you click on yung HQ, you go to weekly agenda, and then imagine nyo ito per parang page 1, page 2, page 3 is isang week siya. So we can do that like anong week na ba ngayon? So June 1 to 7. Let's do that. June 1 to 7, 2020. I used to do like June week 1 or something like that. You can do that then. And then next is June 8 to 14. And then you can change the titles naman. And then June 15 to 21. If I'm doing this right. Okay. So yun na yung months. Yun na yung weeks nyo inside. So basically sa loob, doon nyo na makikita yung template na pinakita ko kanina. And the reason why it's a database, kasi kunyari, click ko to, it's gonna have some properties. Ito yung properties na to sa loob ng database. You can use it to link other tawag dito. To link to other databases. I'll show you what I mean. Pero for now, like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a property. I'm gonna add a date property. And then to add a property, you just click add a property. So I click that and then chose property type date. So yun yung nangyari. I'm gonna delete this for now. Focus on this. So right now it's named property. If you click on it, lalabas yung like you can rename it. So the property is date. And then I'm gonna click, since it's for June 1 to 7, I'm gonna click June 1 to 7. So that's telling you na yung dates na kino-cover niya is from June 1 to 7 lang kasi yun yung week na we want right now. So ayun, yeah, that's your basic setup siya for now. You can use this kasi to filter later, like to filter things na parang, oh, I want to see yung for this month lang. So yung date niya, i-exclude niya yung hindi June. So para hindi rin siya cluttered tingnan. And I'm gonna delete the tags and the created property. So okay naman ba so far? Nakakasunod naman.
Okay naman natin.
Yes po.
Okay, sige. Thanks. Yay! I'm happy. You guys are fast learners. So happy. Okay. And ayun, so we have this na. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make the page now, which is basically the whole weekly agenda na talaga. So basically magkukwento na lang ako what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and then comment kayo or just tell me if it's too fast. Yun. Para lang alam ko na hindi kayo nabobore. Okay ba yan?
Okay, ate.
Yes,
Question pala, ate Sel.
Yes. Go lang.
Or lang proceed. Is it recommended na, di ba kanina, naka-page tayo sa HQ?
Mm-mm.
And then pagdating sa weekly agenda, which is nested under it, parang database, is it always like that na dapat under ng page ay database? Or
Nope,
hindi?
nope. You can do it as a page. Kaya lang inisip ko, like when I looked at mine, sabi ko, bakit may mga lumalabas sa template ko na hindi lumalabas sa ginagawa ko? And that's because database pala yung kailangan. Pero like, kunyari, if you have like a personal, tas kunyari, reflections or something like that, and then you can just type, and then it's like, insert reflections here, or like brain dump,
Okay.
or
So
brain
page
dump
lang
here.
siya.
So this is a page. And then we're gonna go back. So, pwede naman. Like, you can nest pages upon pages upon pages sa Notion.
Okay.
So, weekly agenda, we're gonna go back. And I like making it pretty. So, I'm gonna go... I want to add an icon and I want to add a cover. So, help me choose up an icon. Like, I'm not sure if you saw what I did. Basically, ito sa taas lang ng title mo. You click add icon and add cover. Icon muna. What do you want as an emoji for June? Ano bang pwede? Ulan. Rain. What do you guys want?
Rainbow Pride Month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? This one or rainbow flag?
The flag.
This one. Okay, so, and then cover. So I just, again, sa taas lang nun, you just click the add cover button, and then may automatic siyang random na ibibigay na cover. But then you can click this bottom right, change cover. And then actually, may sa gallery nila, they have like archives from
There are
NASA.
cute.
Yeah, and then like from museums and stuff like that. Pero if you want, pwede rin may colors and gradients. You can also upload your own. So for example, for mine, I uploaded my own banner for it. Pero Unsplash is really, it's integrated na with Notion. So like ang ganda na. So ano kaya pwede? What's a nice cover? I always search for like flowers or something.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers.
Oh,
Sunflowers. Para mapilitan kayo mag-thesis. Thesis done. Okay. And so, yan. And then you can change it if you don't like it. You can reposition it. Ayan. What I like it about it rin kasi is when I click this one, it's gonna... Okay, so basically bumalik ako sa weekly agenda. And ito kasi it looks so... It's very empty looking. You can click... Ano bang pinindot ko? I think it was properties. Ayan. So properties for gallery view. You want to go to card preview. And then imbes na page content yung pini-preview niya, you want to yung page preview niya, yung page cover. And so it will look like that. And so imagine if you have a lot of weeks, it's gonna look so cute. Parang I think I did like kunyari pour yellow stuff sa nung March, parang ganon. Or like if you want like floral lahat, or since you can make your own cover photo, you can make your own thumbnails then. And so I found that really helpful since very visual ako. And I think you guys will appreciate that then. And it's making like getting my shit done like I don't know, mas fun siya. So ayan, inuna ko talaga yung aesthetics kasi hindi ko matiis. But I'm gonna make the so weekly agenda basically siya. Yun, so the idea behind it is parang siyang weekly planner kind of setup. So you want the days of the week there and the stuff that you need for each day of the week para makita mo. And so I'm gonna do that. So like what I did kanina, I just started like typing all the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Some people, they separate their weekends. Do you want to separate the weekends or hindi na? No na. Oops. Okay. This one's header 3. So what I did, I just nag-shortcut lang kasi ako. Pero if you want to do that again, I'll do that again. So hin-highlight ko lang lahat para sama-sama na sila. Tapos yung 6 dots, click it and then turn into heading 3. You can play around with it kung gusto niyo mas malaki or hindi. And like what we did sa Notion, sa HQ ni Pat, basically, we're just gonna make columns again. So I'm just gonna drag it manually. So it's making your columns na already. Yan. And then I would personally I would format this kasi gusto ko rainbow siya, parang ganun. And then you can actually, mamaya I'll teach you guys to make templates inside para mas madali, and buttons para mas madali siya. But basically, yeah. So this is like the super, super bare bones. Like I can actually plan my week out like this. Kaya lang, you want it more, more robust, I guess. So I can. So basically, dahil naka-columns na siya, if I have tasks per day, I can type it like, task 1, task 2, and that's fine. Kaya lang mas maganda usually kapag pag naka-ano siya, di ba? You can put check marks on this kasi. So to make check marks, you just go like 6 dots and then turn into to-do list. So, ayan, yun yung to-do. You just click it and then it becomes a to-do list. The shortcut for this is Control-Shift-4. Yan. So, this is Control-Shift-4. To-dos. Check nyo na lang yung check nyo na lang yung keyboard shortcuts. Super helpful niya kasi super bilis pag ganyan. And so, yeah, I could just keep doing that. Like if I click Control-Shift-4, or if I click turn into, basically I turn it into a to-do list. Once I type something here, and then, when I type enter, sunod-sunod na siya, na to-do list siya. Actually, kahit dito, na we did it manually, basta yung block mo is a to-do block. Pagka-enter mo, to-do list na siya. And so, it's really helpful, like, to see it. Like, kunyari, marami ka sa week na to-dos mo. You're just gonna copy-paste everything. That's really helpful to look at it, like, bird's eye view na, ito yung kailangan kong gawin for this day, etc. And I would just, like, separate it by color. Siguro, kunyari, may day ako na iba-ibang kulay, just to visually separate it. And then, you can also separate it per task kasi. So, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make buttons. So, buttons kasi basically, kunyari every week ka naman, every week naman ako nagla-laundry, every week naman ako nag-grocery, at least like multiple times a week, I take out the trash and stuff like that. So, if you have weekly recurring tasks like that kasi, it's better to, make a button so that you don't have to type everything every single week. It's gonna make everything so much faster. So, I'm gonna do that right now. So, I want it to be here, like sa taas nito, para yun yung una ko makita before this one. So, kaya sa taas ko siya ilalagay. Ay, sige. So, what I'm gonna do is, gonna put it here. So, what I did was, may nakalagay, di ba, bagong block dito sa bottom, and I want to put it sa taas. So, I just dragged it, and then, turn into, teka lang saan ba ako gumawa nito? Okay. I'm gonna type /button. Again, the command is, once you see this, type / for commands. So, / and then button. And then nakalagay dito under advanced blocks. Kasi nakikita nyo lang sa usually is yung basic block. So, this is an advanced block na. And then it says template button, and then it duplicates blocks with a click. So, ang mangyayari, when I do that, you get to configure something. You get to configure the button basically na parang pag kinik ko tong button na to, automatic lalabas yung mga gusto ko. So, it's better if I show you. So, kunyari, to do siya. Oh, what's happening? Ayan, so, configure template button. So, button name, what should this button be called? So, I'm just gonna call it add weekly tasks or something like that. And then, so when I click this add weekly tasks, whatever is in this template, magpa-populate siya sa page niya. So, kunyari, I'm gonna do, since it's a to-do, so it's gonna be like, laundry, enter grocery, enter trash. And then, you just close it. And so when I close it, when I click this, it's gonna populate sa bottom. So, as you can see, every time I click it, it just, para siyang instant copy-paste button. So, imagine, like, you don't have to type it over and over again. So, that's the power of weekly tasks. That's the power of buttons. You can also make it, like, you can make it smaller rin. Like, once you have, mamaya, I'll show you, pwede rin siya maging column. But if you want to edit it, you can just, mag-hover ka lang. And then, dito makikita nyo sa right, may gear. And it says configure template. So, you can edit it that way. And then you can close nyo lang. Automatic na, you don't need to save it. And so, what else did I do? I think I did another button for like, for tawag dito. I did one for meetings, weekly meetings, and workouts. Kayo ba? Like, what are the weekly tasks that you need to do? Is it like a weekly call thesis advisor thing, or like org meetings or chores that you want to do? Kayo ba? Wala naman.
Exercise the dog?
Okay, sige. Let's do
Like
that.
that?
So, sige. Okay, I'll do that. So, I'm gonna do the same thing, which is yung gagawang button. So, /button, then template button. I can configure it now. I can move it around. Doesn't matter. So, and then you can format it. So, kunyari, gusto mong i-highlight yung pag-walk ng dog. You can format it na may kulay rin siya. So, kunyari, not just dog walking, pwede siyang meeting. So, kunyari, every week may meeting ka ng 9 a.m. You just don't know what day. Like, you can put that in. So, for example, dog walking, walk. Ano name ng dog mo, Teresa?
Eugene.
As in, tama ba spelling ko?
Yes, tama.
Okay, so walk Eugene at, I don't know, 10 a.m. or something. Sample lang. Wait lang. Next time in. So, what color do you want it to be? So, color ko yung blue. I'll make it blue. Add new, and then close. And then I'm gonna transfer it here. So, I'm gonna make itong dalawang columns siya. And then, so, what's gonna happen is, for example, I have these tasks and stuff. So, I have weekly tasks. So, laundry, grocery, trash. And then, nag-jumble na lang when I'm gonna do it, but I know I need to do it every single week. So, for example, laundry day is Wednesday. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this block and like put it here. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna put it here. And then, nandun na siya. Like, nakaschedule na siya technically. And then, grocery kapag maybe Saturday. And then, take out the trash Tuesday. Parang ganun. And then if I have a meeting or I need to walk my dog and it's an important schedule na I don't want to forget, I'm gonna click here and then so na-populate niya. It basically duplicated the block inside that template. And then you can drag it. Like, when do you want to walk your dog? Friday. So Friday. And then that's like that's actually parang the majority of it na parang it's about streamlining repetitive tasks so that you don't have to do it every single week. So, actually parang, ito kasi, yung ginawa natin, you can make it into a template. So, ang mangyayari, it's every time you make, once I make it into a template, I'm not sure. Tingnan natin kung kaya natin magawa. If I want to make a new week, na may template, I can just click this. So, nasa weekly agenda ulit tayo, bumalik tayo. And then na-click arrow down. And then, you can make a new template. So, this is different from yung template button na sinabi ko. This is the entire thing inside. So, these weeks, you can have different templates depending on like what you need it for. So, I'm just gonna make a weekly template based on what we did. So this is again weekly agenda, and then you go to this blue new button and then click the down arrow and then new template. And then pag nag-new template ka na, you're in a template page. Kapag may nakita kayong ganitong header na you're editing a template in weekly agenda. Yung weekly agenda yun yung database na meron ka. So I'm gonna try to copy what we did. So, full width, and then I'm gonna paste the blocks. And medyo nagulo yung formatting, but it's fine. So, I'm just ito yung sa untitled kapag template siya. It's gonna be the name of the template. And so we're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna fix this.
Wait, Sal's question. I'm trying
Yes.
to figure out how you put the date thing, the date
Okay.
property.
Sige. It's in so balik tayo. So you're in weekly agenda na, no? Is it a database?
Mhm.
If it's a database, you can add properties kasi. So it has to be a database for
I
you to
think
add
it's
these
the
things.
template that you made.
Let's see. If it's not, baka I might need to, just send you this new one. Let's see. Yeah, this is a page, so you can't add a date to it. So this is
Okay.
the super basic template.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, this is similar to what we're doing, and so ayun. Yeah, I can actually just copy this and then paste it there. But I want to show you guys then kasi.
Mm-hmm.
So going back, so it has to be a database. And then we are here, weekly agenda. We are making a template. So weekly template, as you can see, since we made the template na, when I click the down button, nakalagay na siya. So if you click new and then empty page, it's gonna look like the ones we did before na empty page siya. But then if you click on a template, it's gonna copy whatever's in that template as a new page. But since hindi pa siya configured, I'm just gonna delete this muna. We're gonna configure this. So configuring templates by yung 3 dots. Edit this template. And then what I'm gonna do is I would format it the way I formatted it kanina. And so ang mangyayari, every time you click new, you can just pick a template. And so hindi nyo na kailangan, like you don't have to do this whole setup over and over again. Like you don't need to do that. You just need to do, actually, since I'm gonna give this to you guys, like you just have to like click it every week. That's like it's free for you to use na. And so what else do you need? So yun, that's for I guess we have what I did for yung template kasi for Elise was naglagay ako ng parang 3 focus goals for the week. So ang nagbago lang doon, so I'm gonna put it sa taas ulit. So focus. And then it's gonna be big. I'm gonna put it here. And then, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna make We're gonna make, we're gonna make columns again. Pero this time, yung columns, imbis na text siya, if you want to highlight a particular block or a particular set of text, you go to the, /block. So, basic blocks, and then you go to, it's called, call out. Yan. So, call out. So I'm just gonna make a lot of callouts, maybe like 3. So Control D to duplicate, or just click it like that. And then I'm gonna put it sa taas. Again, the horizontal line, dapat magiging vertical siya para maging ibang ibang column. And then you can actually move this around. Parang sa Excel, may kita nyo, mag-iiba yung cursor nyo. So I want to like put it there. Something like that. And I'm just gonna struggle with this. I don't know if there's a better way for me to do this. But basically, ganun siya. Yeah, and then, so this is a call out. So as you can see, may light gray box siya. So it's really good for like separating, separating really important stuff. So I use it sometimes when I make notes. Like it makes writing stand out kasi. So sometimes I use quotes because there's a quote block, and then there's a call out block. So one of those. And then the thing with call outs kasi is it really comes with an emoji. Ito emoji, you can change it depending on what you want. So I want stars. You can make it like check marks. You can search. Magaganda kasi yung emojis ng Notion. So, I want this one to be a diamond. Or if you want to like, if you have like, oh, I want to focus on this for fitness, and then you have an emoji na sports related, like that. Or like if it's like for school, maybe I would do like notes, or like, maybe like books. So parang finish or something like that. Or like if you have a task that you need to do, you can do that then. And so that's like so that was again, that was for the
Nice.
that's for the call out. Yeah, that's the call out one. And then I think you can format this pa. Like you can format the color. So backgrounds again, red, etc. Not sure if you can change the, oh, there. You can change the background color. If you don't want it gray, you can change it into like purple or pink if you want to. So it's really like, it's really a nice way to like look at things like visually. Lalo na since you have emojis and different colors din talaga. So that's really nice. And so I think for that one, yun na yung pinaka ano. Yeah, I think that's the meat of it na. So okay naman na ba tayo dito sa weekly agenda? Or like, do you have questions pala?
So far, okay naman sa akin.
Okay naman? Okay, sige. So, sige, balik tayo. Okay na? How about you, Teresa and Elise?
Okay po.
I'm good.
Okay. Hanggang what time pala kayo nyo plano? May set time ba kayo na kailangan nyo umalis? Or like, is this one to sawa?
I'm okay lang kahit beyond 4.
Sige. I pegged this like until 5 max. Pero paano ba? Sige, tingnan na lang natin. Let's try to finish by 4. Like, if you want to keep going by 4, I can go until 5. Okay ba yun?
Okay.
Okay, so weekly agenda. And so what do you want next? So weekly. So that's a very, very basic weekly agenda template. So if I click here, so what I would do is I would put this sa ano. I would put this I wonder. So I clicked weekly agenda, 'di ba? I wanted to na lagi ko siya nakikita. So I want to put it sa favorites ko. And then you can click that, nandito ka sa loob ng database or sa page actually. Dito siya sa top right. Nakalagay favorites. And then makikita nyo sa left sidebar. When I click favorites, mag-a-appear siya dyan. Weekly agenda. And then if I want an emoji, I can change it from here, change icon, or dito mismo, add icon. Pwede rin siya. And so, yeah, as you can see, when it appeared here, it also appeared here. So when you change it in one place, it also changes here. So that's for the weekly agenda. Very basic, but I think super useful. So, what else? Ano yung pinakagusto nyo next na matakal? Kasi, sige. My suggestion is either database for journal articles. Pero na-explain ko na siya ng slide kay Pat. Or master task database na itong tatlo magkakasama to.
Okay.
Gusto nyo ba ganun?
Master task.
Master task.
Okay lang?
Kasi yung master task database, pwede nyo siyang gawing calendar, pwede nyo siyang gawing listahan, and then, kung may deadlines kayo, pwede nyo siyang i-filter din. As in, I feel like this is like one giant thing. Parang ganun. Iniisip ko lang like how to do it. Tingnan ko lang like kung paano. Because what I do is, what I did before was may master task database ako. So this was from Marie Poulin. As in, I watch her videos. Maganda videos niya. And so ang ginawa niya, gumawa siya ng isang malaking task database for everything. And because And she did that para kapag kailangan niya, so kunyari sa deadlines niya or sa calendar niya, pwede niyang ma-relate yung dalawang databases. And so, hindi na niya kailangan gumawa ng separate task list for every single thing that she has to do. So, if everything's just in one place. So, let's try doing that. Let's see. I forgot where I did this. Okay, sige. So, for master task database, so, dito siya naka-nest sa private mismo siya nakalagay. So private pages mo, I'm gonna click add a page.
So, bye.
So add a page. Oops, sorry. Napadami. Add the page and then untitled siya. So we're just gonna name it master task database. So I'm gonna make it a check mark para lang yung visual anchor nyo, like when you look at it, alam nyo yung green check mark tasks siya. So mabilis na sa brain niya ma-register na, oh, master task database ko to. Like in like less than a second for sure. And so for some reason, it became a page database. Okay, sige. Strange. Sige, wait lang ah. Let me try something. Oops. And then database. Table. I think that's better. Teka lang ha. Ayun, okay. Tama. Sorry. When I do this kasi sa private, when you click the button, automatically it adds as a page. But what we want is that sa very top level, at the very top level view, yung task database natin is not a page. You want it as a database mismo. So, what I did kasi is, nung una, that's what I did. Tapos naging page kasi siya. So I can actually nest another table inside. Kaya lang, ang mangyayari, I have to title this. And then this is like useless space. So I didn't want that. Like I wanted na pagbukas ko, database na siya agad. So what I did for that, I'm gonna do it again. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna do that again para makita ninyo. And hopefully it will give you an idea rin on how you can use Notion. So I want a task database, diba? So, pumunta dito. Like, it can be any page, actually. Okay, ito yung name ng database ko, tasks. And then, 6 dots, turn it into page. Pagka-click ko ng page, imbes na choosing it as a page talaga, like empty with icon or template, I choose database instead, tas table since master task database to. So, yun. And then, so, ang mangyayari niyan, when I go back here, so may tasks na tayo, di ba? I'm gonna drag this to top level organization, which is here sa private. So, I'm just gonna drag it, like literally click and drag lang siya. So, nawala siya dito sa HQ, pero nandito siya. You can actually link it back here kung gusto nyo, pero mamaya na yun. So, tasks. And then database na siya. And then again, I just want the green check mark kasi mas madali siya. And for task database, what I do, I'm sorry, I'm just reviewing kasi hindi na ako nag-master task database. Yeah, okay. So we have name at I'm gonna rename as task. So each task gets one line. And so, syempre, you want to know if it's done or not. So I'm gonna add, so this is, when I click this, it's the equivalent of adding a property. So if I do this, this is gonna add a property. If I do this, if I click property sa taas, and then add a property, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. So, ayun. So, I'm just gonna edit this. Property type, and then checkbox, because we want to know if we're done or not. Tas pinakamadaling way to do that is a checkbox. And what else do we have? So, name is basically ano yung name ng task. So, anong task yung gusto nyo? Right.
For thesis lang ba to, ate? Or in
This is for
general?
everything. This is for everything. You can use this for everything, pero you can use it for thesis lang. So, what I'm teaching you is for everything.
Okay.
Sige, go. Palo. Like everything, like random things na you guys are thinking about. Stream of consciousness.
Meditate. Like that?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. So parang you mix everything from all your
Yes, I used to. And
Okay.
if you're getting confused by it, kasi ang mangyayari niyan, since it's your master task database, sobrang ano niya. Eventually, I'm looking at mine right now. It's at 681. And I stopped like ano. When did I stop using this? Feb. Yeah, around Feb ako nag-stop. I started on November. Tapos nag-stop ako Feb using this. Ayun, so what you can do is to use filters kasi talaga. Kasi this is like easy enough, diba? You have your task, like task 1, task 2. Sorry. Task 1, 2, 3, 4. Forever. That's not gonna be really useful. But it's gonna be useful kapag... Sige, let me show you. Let's do this step by step. If I embed this, kunyari, for example, sa ano natin, sa daily journal nyo or sa weekly agenda nyo, pwede nyo kasi siyang i-embed. And then it's gonna be so useful when we do that. I'll show you. So, weekly agenda, I'm gonna embed this. So, punta tayo dito. Yung sample, page. So, punta ako dito. I'm gonna click, I'm thinking. So, /link database. So, /linked. And then, the command is create linked database, create custom views for a database na already existing. So, I'm gonna click that. And then, search for a database. And you can type, actually. I can type tasks. And then, it's gonna look for yung tasks database natin. Dalawa siya kasi, ayan. Oh no, this is different. This is my tasks na iba. Kaya pala, sige. I'm gonna delete this. Okay, so it's linked database. I'm gonna change the emoji kasi nalilito ako. Ayan. Oops. Link. Create link database. And then tasks. So now I know it's this one. And then mag-embed siya. And ang mangyayari niyan is so look at this one. It's the same properties, same name. Kaya lang iba-iba yung arrangement niya. So when I arrange it sa weekly agenda ko, it's the same, 'di ba? It's the same kunyari task. Like yung ano yung nandito sa task ko sa master task database, yun din yung mag-a-appear dito once I embed it inside this weekly agenda. Pero ang kagandahan niyan, you can customize the views. So kunyari weekly agenda, ang gusto ko lang makita sa weekly agenda ko is like for that particular date. So let's try that. I'm gonna try doing this. So sa column date, I'm gonna show you rin. Date. Okay. Enter. So I can choose like random dates. Just gonna put random dates talaga. Okay, sige. 20. I'm just picking like, yes.
Question lang.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi you said you stopped using your master
task list, yeah.
Task list.
Mm-hmm. So what
Do you
am
not see it as an effective way to track your task? Parang, why did you stop using it?
Okay. So I stopped using it because I'm using Todoist. Todoist also has an integration with Notion, like it's embedded. I just like Todoist better kasi it integrates with my Google Calendar. Tapos yung Google Calendar na lang in-embed ko. And for me kasi mas gusto ko yung functionality niya as a to-do list. since I'm also juggling a lot of things. So personally, like some people find this useful, like using it in Notion. Personally, I use Todoist. Hindi naman ako parang against using multiple tools. Like this is more useful for me because yun nga, I'm very big, like super important sa akin ng automations kasi ano ako, like I feel like I'm juggling a lot of stuff. So the less things I have to think about, the better. But what I like about using the master task database actually is if you're gonna use this, especially kung galing ka sa bullet journal culture, parang it's so useful and you only have to keep track of one tool. So it's especially good if you're overwhelmed with using so many things. The only reason why nag-work yung Todoist ko in conjunction with Notion is because parang na-streamline ko na talaga yung system ko before I took the jump na parang nagets ko na, oh, this is how I can arrange both of them so that it works. But before that happened kasi, like, hindi ko siya maintindihan, using the task database was super duper useful for me.
So this is recommended pa rin naman.
Yes.
Parang for beginners.
Yeah, actually, parang my suggestion is, since no brain, like, thinks the same way, like, I would suggest trying this out sa Notion. And if you feel like parang may kulang or there's something na hindi nyo trip about it, then you can try other tools rin. Ako personally, nag-shift ako to Todoist. Actually, 2018, 2017, 2018 pa lang nag-Todoist na ako and I just stopped for a while. And then I went back to it. Tapos, ang nangyari, na-integrate ko na siya sa entire system ko. Okay. So, what I did here, diba? So, naglagay ako ng property dito habang naka-embed siya. Pero when you click on tasks ulit, yung master database niya, napopopulate siya. Like, nakakopya siya. So, you don't need to go back and forth para ma-edit niyo yung isang database. So, that's super duper helpful and super useful, yeah. Compared to before na you need to edit it twice, parang ganun. It's really annoying. Now, you don't have to. So, weekly agenda. And you can embed it infinitely, ah. Like, kung gusto ko lahat ng pages ko may task database, pwede ko siyang gawin. And then, the power of this is, I can filter it. Actually, let's do this. So, I'm gonna make a property na type. Sige. I'm gonna make a property na type. Type ng task. I can do that. Type ng task. And then, I'm gonna make a property na ang type is progress. So, progress. Pwede kasi siyang gawin parang Kanban board. And then, kunyari task, writing or like, I don't know, errands or like exercise siya or I'm not sure, like it depends kasi how your brain thinks, like ano yung sa tingin yung ways of filtering na gusto nyo or kunyari gusto nyo this week mag-focus kayo thesis lang, so thesis lang, sige, this is a way to filter it, so sige, thesis talaga eh. So, yeah, you know, I get it. And then progress is, so in progress, no progress, or sorry, let's call it pending, waiting, hold, canceled. These are just some examples. Completed, child. Pero the basic is, the most basic is in progress, waiting, completed. Tatlo lang. So, kunyari, I want to see lahat ng in progress ko pa. Kunyari, lahat. So, for example, gusto ko makita lahat ng in progress na tasks. In progress lang, ha? I can filter. So, I'm gonna go here sa taas. Tatlong dots. And then filter. And then add a filter. And then I'm gonna go with lahat ng in progress, diba? So this is para siyang sa hindi ko kung familiar ka sa spreadsheet yung sa conditional formatting, something like that. Pero mas madali siya sa totoo lang. So where progress is in progress kasi gusto mo makita yung mga in progress lang. So when I put that filter here, where progress is in progress, lahat ng tasks na in progress, yun lang yung mapapakita. So these are like logic statements. So if you want to see, you can like do different things with it. So I can save that as a particular view na kunyari in progress. So I can save it as a view. So I'm gonna click this add a view, click it, and type in progress view or whatever you think is most useful to you in progress view. Create, and you can apply that filter. So kung gusto ko lahat ng makikita ko sa view na to in progress lang, where progress is in progress. And then balik tayo dito. Sorry. Let's call this the master view. So I'm just gonna click this to rename it, yung tatlong dots. And then master view. Tas table siya. Okay. And then filter that tatanggalin ko. So ang mangyayari niyan is lahat ng tasks ko, if hindi ko siya i-filter, lahat siya magde-display dito. But then if you're in your weekly agenda, super cluttered niya tingnan. And so I can look at it through different filters. So the filter function is super duper useful for really like organizing different things. So kunyari gusto nyo yung for this week lang. So iba yung filter nun, and then pwede ka mag-combine like this week na in progress, this week na ganito, ganyan. So I'm gonna do that. So right now we have in progress view. So lahat lang ng in progress, yun lang yung makikita nyo. And then, so, okay, basic lang yung titingnan natin. And then you can also do it like by type, or siguro, let's do both. Let's by progress. So we're gonna do a Kanban board. Kanban board naman yung gagawin natin dito. So I'm gonna click board. Sorry, that's ulitin ko. So basically what we're doing is filtering and custom views para sa databases nyo. Lalo na for your task database. This is super helpful kapag may mga master databases ka. So I used to have a master database for tasks na hindi ko na ginagawa. But I do have a master database for resources na I can show you later if gusto nyo para makita nyo yung different ways that I filter so that I can get to the information. And so, right now, tasks muna. So, kung gusto ko, lalo na kung weekly goal siya, I want to see a Kanban board. So, parang Trello. So, by progress. I can sort it by progress. Board. So, right now, this is a table, diba? And we want another view na board siya para maging Kanban board siya. And then, create. And then, we want it by progress kasi. So, anong nangyari? The select function, the select property, pwede siyang maging way to divide and categorize different things depending on how you want it. So it's not just yung progress, it can also be the type. Pero right now, progress tayo. So if you want to change that, you go to dito sa top right ng database mismo, tatlong dots. And then go here, pindutin nyo to group by progress. Now, when you do that, Kanban board na siya. As in, I can click, kunyari, walang progress yung hindi ko pa, na-plan na siya, pero hindi ko pa siya nalalagay like kung anong, if I'm waiting, hindi ko alam yung progress niya. I can drag things around. And then when I get back to the master view, you will see it also changes. Pero
Wow.
I don't have to go back to it to edit it. So pupunta na ako sa by progress. Tapos parang, okay. Na-cancel yung pag-cook ko ng nuggets or something like that. Or something. So I can just move it. So for example, I'm gonna put everything sa canceled. Actually, I can just do this. Super dali niya. So, lahat sila nasa canceled. So, again, I can show you. mangyayari, oops, sorry, may dalawa pa lang hindi. Pero yung mga na ano ko, lahat sila na naging canceled. And so, balik tayo sa by progress. Okay, so I can, ito pala yun, hindi ko siya na-drag. Yun, so like, I could just like, yan, so, I feel like if familiar kayo sa Trello, marireplace na niya yung Trello para sa inyo. Kasi super, super powerful ng ano niya. Sobrang ganda ng Kanban boards ng Notion. And so, what I said, if it's a select property, I'm gonna show you this. Again, diba, this property type is select. So if it's a select property, you can turn it into Kanban boards, and then you can categorize it depende sa kung ano yung groupings mo doon. So if I want to do it by type, so ang mangyayari, yung type mo, so exercise, writing, errands, those will be your headers sa groupings mo. So like this one, diba? Like yung headers mo, itong lahat ng to. Lahat ng options mong yan. So I'm gonna do board. I'm gonna do by type, and then board, and then create. So ang mangyayari, Kanban board siya na parang so for example, writing, di ba? Like parang make blog post, something like that. Or write tweet. I don't know. Write one sentence for thesis. Whatever you feel is useful. So like, ang kagandahan yan kasi like, you can go through different views into what you think is most useful for you. And you won't click around so much. You can just, parang may table of contents ka na, oh, I want to look at this information in different ways. And you can do that then. Yan, so like super useful niya. You can also make it into calendar. So pag calendar naman, so add a view, and then calendar, and then create. So when I do that, it takes the date function. So papakita ko. Yung date function niya, let's rename it deadline. Sorry. Oops, what's happening? So deadline. So this is your deadline calendar na, essentially. And then I can look at it na this untitled view is a calendar. So I forgot to rename it. So deadline. Yun. And then these are the dates na nakalagay, basically, sa properties nyo. So, if I move this around, I can move it around kasi. Ang mangyayari niyan, yung date, yung deadline niya mismo, magbabago siya. Like, for example, sige, write thesis, lagay natin to today. Makikita nyo when I click it, the deadline also changes. And when I move it, so right now it's June 3. If I move it to June 30, and then I click it, makikita nyo, nagbago rin yung deadline property niya. And so, super useful niya. So, this way, you can look at your entire calendar. And then, like, this is my favorite talaga, actually. Like, I use it for editorial calendars, content calendars. You can use it for orgs. Siguro, like, if you can make different calendars depende sa org or depende sa commitment nyo. Pero because isang task database lang siya, hindi na siya iba-ibang calendar per thing. It's just one calendar for everything. And then you just filter it per view. Depende. Like, so, clear naman ba so far?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay naman. Hindi naman siya super overwhelming. Like, does it make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Sal's question.
Sige, yes.
For the Kanban board, like, diba there's like checkboxes. Is it
Yes.
possible to have it like more than one checkbox?
Yes. Okay. Ito kasi yung checkbox na to, this is also a property. Sorry. I'm gonna show you. When I click this one, yung 3 dots sa taas, nakalagay dito sa properties. You can actually show which ones you want to see. So, I don't want to see the checkboxes kapag naka-Kanban board siya by type. So, I can just remove that. So, essentially, property siya. So, if I want na multiple checkboxes siya, I'm just gonna add a property. And yung property na yon, I'm gonna turn it into a checkbox. And then it's gonna be like checkbox. And then when I do this, dalawa na yung checkboxes mo.
Where it all has to say done or checkbox.
Nope. This one, you can rename this. Like, what do you want to
Yep.
put here?
But like all of the boxes are gonna be.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Kasi property siya.
Mm-hmm.
If you want
Because what I do with mine is
Mhm.
I just make it a page or something, and then I put all of the tasks there.
Kung ganon, I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna add a view and then I'm gonna go with gallery. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. Right, okay. So, these are all your tasks. Kaya lang hindi mo siya parang you can make it a preview kasi na properties and then checkbox. Oh, sorry. Yung card preview mo, page content siya. So, if I'm gonna put like a checkbox here, checkbox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just doing random stuff. And then, I think you saw it already. Like, from here, makita mo yung checkboxes mo per task. So, you can do that. Kaya lang, siya, it's not exactly what you want to do for it. Sorry. Wait. Is it this one? Ano ba pwede mong gawin? Like, kasi kung ganon, like, it would be better if you just, like, you just make a new one na lang. And then, yeah. Parang isang box kasi is one task. Yung, ginagawa ng database na to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Wala naman.
No.
How about si Pat saka si Teresa?
Okay naman so far.
Okay naman.
Okay rin po.
Okay, sige. I'm just scared because like I know it's like ang taas na learning curve niya sa totoo lang. So it's like I'm scared na baka may info overload kayo. So thank you for like saying rin kapag kaya nyo hindi. Okay, so what we did was essentially a lot of so I did the weekly agenda, which was like basic in a way na parang databases siya. And then I also showed you yung tasks and how to make custom views. So when I go back to tasks, wala yung ginawa nating views from yung sa weekly agenda. So you'd have to do everything all over again. So if you want to filter it, you can also filter it the same way, etc. But I just usually kasi pag tasks, since I just embed it into different places, hindi ko na siya ginagawa dito. Pero I guess I want to show na lang din yung sa ano ko. Tawag dito. Yung sa resource database ko naman. Let's see. Ano yung nakikita niya? New share. Oh, wait.
Ate Sels, is it automatic na kapag na-check mo yung done, yung sa checkbox, nilalagay na siyang completed?
Share. Ano yung kita nyo? Ano yung kita nyo? Is it the task database with a diamond?
Yes.
Okay, sige. I'm gonna show you yung resource database ko. Pero pahapyaw lang. Hihi. So, I have a lot. I just collect everything here. But then at the same time, I want to, hindi katulad ng task database. Everything just lives here. And so, kunyari may online courses akong tinitake, I can filter it that way. So, online courses. So, lahat ng type online course. And then, dito na siya lahat. And then, inside ng resources, either yung article mismo or yung notes ko about that article. So, it's really, really useful sa totoo lang. What do books rin, I use it for books. So, if you want to master, for example, recreation, so books, movies, series, lahat ng series, pwede nyong gawin type yon, etc. You can do that as well. So, I think, what else do I want to show? Yeah, I want to show lang rin yung sa thesis reference template. This is what I gave to Pat. Nalala mo pa to, Pat? Yeah, so I made this database for her Notion stuff. Yeah, so basically, journal article database siya. Especially useful for thesis. I'm not sure which one is better. Like, if I use... Kasi I used to use Mendeley nung undergrad pa ako. Tapos wala pa akong Notion nun. So I'm not sure which one I would prefer. It's just that I like being able to filter it so nicely. So for me, parang maybe if I'm doing another research thing, I'm gonna try using Notion. If only for the organization. Kasi maganda yung pag-filter niya talaga. Super bilis. Yun talaga yung power ng Notion. It's like, it filters everything. And so, what I want to share with you, aside from this, because I feel like gets yun naman na yan, like year, the year isn't a date, by the way. It's a number property. Yung date kasi kailangan sakto siya to the day. This one you can input, although this one's manual, yun nga lang, like manual siya. Kailangan tama yung date na ilagay nyo. And so, what I want to show you is, you can make a property for your PDF files. So like this one, like I can add a file or image, and then I could just embed something like that. So it's uploading. This is like a random file. I'm gonna delete this. Pero basically, yeah, parang you can download it again. So if you're in another computer, you can actually download it from Notion. Parang very lightweight Google Drive siya. Pwede. You can also rename it or view original. But I'm just gonna delete this right now. Pwede ring link to article if you have like the DOI or something like that. But aside from that, I want to share yung sa short codes. So, para siyang in-text citation on crack. So, when we do in-text citation kasi it's just text, diba? But when I do this, so this is the title property. I renamed it short code para lang I reference it. So, context for this is, the workflow for this is, if I read a journal article, I'm gonna put this here in the database. And then if I'm gonna put the abstract or something, maybe I can put the abstract here, or pwede rin yung notes ko about it. So, it can be like, you can make a template for this rin, like template for your thesis notes, like, ano ba yung methodology niya or something like that. Depende sa kung anong kailangan nyo. But, I want to show you that kasi kunyari gagawa ng intro ko. And so, I'm typing stuff. And then, I want to reference, like, sino nga ba yung nagsabi doon? So, parang in-text citation talaga. I'm gonna use the @ and then you can call out, you can link pages kasi with it. So, for example, si Hegde. So, I'm gonna click, so pages, and then Hegde 2016. Tapos nakalagay siya sa thesis reference template. So, that's how you know na yun yung nakalagay sa database na yun. Kasi nandito siya sa ilalim. Parang subtitle. And then the good thing is, when I click this, it's not gonna be an empty page. It links to the page na nandito sa loob ng database na to. And so, what happens is, if I'm like, I don't know what this paper is about. I forgot. But, so, kunyari, may ganong feeling kayo na, alam kong galing to kay Hegde, but what else did this person say? And then when you use the short code, you use the @ function, I click it, and then diretso siya sa page na yun. So, diretso na siya sa notes mo about it. Diretso na siya sa abstract kung kailangan mo siya. Diretso na siya sa, like, whatever you think is useful for you to understand the text. And so, while you're writing your research paper, ang mangyayari, it's like, hindi mo na kailangan, like when I use, kunyari, Google Docs before, I need to click so many things and I need to search for so many things. Pero if I use the shortcode, like, I just really literally, it's like, it's just a few clicks and I have the information that I need. So, it's very immediate and it's very, wala, parang sobrang na-streamline yung process when you do this. So, okay ba yun?
Yes.
Okay, so, okay, how about, ano pa? Ano pa ba yung gusto nyong malaman so far? Is it confusing? Like, sige, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confused are you pa rin? And it's okay na it's okay na confused kayo. Like, with like 10, hindi ka confused. And then 1 is like super confused, super overwhelmed.
Ako siguro 8.5 or 8. Kasi, siya, madali siyang mag-get. Pero kapag siguro ako yung gumawa mismo, parang
that's
loading.
true. Yeah. How about you, Elise and Therese?
I think I'm an 8 because like I feel like I get it, but it's gonna take me a while to process it and figure out how I want to
make it look.
fix.
Yeah. Okay, sige.
Make it mine and understandable.
Yeah. How about you, Theresa?
Around 7. Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sige. The good thing is, since the call is recording, and then I think ma-upload siya sa YouTube, I can link it to you guys, and then pwede nyo siyang ulit-ulitin. Like, kahit naka-mute ako, tingnan nyo lang yung ginagawa ko. Because you really can't absorb it until ikaw mismo napagana mo. Na parang, oh, this is how it works. Mas magigets siya talaga when you do it yourself. So, anything else? I'm glad na hindi siya ganun kababa. Because I have this fear na confusing yung pinagsasabi ko. Parang alien. Like, it's like alien language. So, tingnan natin. What else? What else haven't I looked at sa ano? Okay, so, you can also, ano pa ba? Konti na lang. I think, sa home base ko kasi before, you can actually embed GIFs. So, and you can embed quotes. So, basically, papagandahin na lang natin yung HQ ni Pat and ninyo. Like, I'm gonna send you this template. So, kunyari, I have like this motto in life. I can just forward slash and then quote and capture a quote and then, ano ba? Oh my God. Carpe diem or something like that. Or like such like a long quote like that, I would put it here sa taas. And then I can also format it like, I don't know, yellow is a good background. Oh no, yellow background. Or something like that. That's what I did for mine. Like, this is like insert long quote here. If you want it like that, or yung pwede rin yung callouts like what I did, like, oh, ito yung focus ko sa life ko, and then you can put that here sa HQ nyo para at a glance, you know, like yung goals mo, like what you need to be focusing your energy on. And what else? So with images, tingin tayo. This is basically like mag-embed tayo ng image. Ano bang maganda? Saan ba kumuha? Wait lang. You can embed a lot of things kasi. Sobrang dami. Like, I can't even explain. Na parang, you can add GIFs, you can add Spotify yata, you can add images, you can add videos. I even embedded the flowchart, I think. So, I don't know what's a good sweet. Oh, dahil mukha akong pagkain, I'm gonna look for some, or maybe some Ghibli GIFs are nice. Sige, wait. So, like, right now, I'm at giphy.com. Basically, kukunin ko lang yung embed. Sorry, I'm just gonna copy links from, like, wherever. So, And then I'm gonna go back to Notion, home base, and then if I want to embed something, I just copy paste it. So kinopy paste ko na yung link, and then it will ask you to create an embed. And then it's gonna load. Dapat, ayan, so it's loading. So that's a GIF, and then it works. So you can put so many GIFs. Ito lang, parang sa Jiffy ko kasi siya ginamit. So when you hover it. Pero I think if you use like another hosting site, posibleng hindi to makita. So you don't have to look at it. As in, ano lang siya. GIF lang talaga siya. So it's really cute, diba? And then you can put like a video and stuff like that. Super duper customizable niya. What else do I want? Okay, I'll show you how to embed a flowchart. So Notion kasi so I love flowcharts and stuff like that. Notion is I'm gonna type it, whimsical and Miro yata. Integrated siya very well with Notion. Whimsical is free with a .edu account. Pati yata Miro, pero you have to give parang validated ID or something. So I just went with Whimsical, and then so for example, I have like flowcharts. Okay, I'm just gonna try signing in. So you can actually embed PDFs then. So that's also really useful. I embedded Google Maps yata pwede. You can embed Google Maps. You can embed a website. You can embed ano pa? Yung ginawa ko sa akin, I embedded my Google Calendar para dun ko na nakikita lahat. And I think I even embedded like graphs. I'll show you later. Pero sige, tingnan natin. What do I want to put? I guess just a random. I'm just gonna look for a random example, I guess. So, okay, sige. I have this. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna pwede actually Todoist, you can integrate it. I don't know what other tools you can try doing this with, pero try nyo like whatever you want to embed. Like pustahan tayo, it's gonna work one way or the other. So, I'm just gonna embed the flowchart. And then again, kinopy ko lang yung link and then create embed whimsical board. And then it's gonna embed the flowchart. Super amazing niya tingnan. So, magugulat ka na lang na may flowchart sa loob. So, as right? It's like, na-amaze ako. So, you can use this for personal stuff. But imagine if you use it for like maybe orgs or if you're managing a lot of stuff. Well, for yourself, you can make it look super pretty. Like this one, like you can put like a lot of GIFs as much as you want. Sa totoo lang. You can make it into a gallery. You can make a gallery of GIFs talaga, actually. And then you can embed the flowchart. And then, ano pa ba? Let me show you, ano pa. What else? Like, aside from like these things na na-mention. Kasi actually, you have the basics na eh. Like, I showed you, ito yung i-click nyo to turn stuff into something else. This is how you format, stuff like that. I'll show you. So these are use cases na lang, like the different stuff that I use it for. I'm gonna go back to my other workspace. So this is for my Facebook group that I'm planning out. And I have a daily journal naman. This is like a super powered. My daily journal is kind of, paano ba? I like tracking things. And I use Notion to track these things. So, I'm more of a very database-based girl because I want all that data talaga. Because I use data analytics on myself. So, dun ko nakita. And then, so I can use it for progress tracking. So, some habits, not all habits, because you can track all habits here. I've seen it being done. I just use a different tool for it kasi mas gamay na ako doon and mas gusto yung functionality. But like, yeah, you can track habits this way. And pati yung sa, like for example, I can track whatever I'm eating. I need to like fix this pa. But basically, for example, water, and stuff like that. What else? I think I'll show you, for example, yung recipes ko or food and meal prep, grocery list. You can put that then. And I think, for example, recipes. Now, this is from Marie Pulinden. I just copied it from her. So, this is not my template. Or basically, like, you can organize it. So, for example, like, I'm thinking if it's like different use cases for you. So, you can use recipes. You can use gallery for like different books or different shows na pinapanood nyo. Or, for example, kung org, the database ng members nyo. And then, imbis na title ng recipe, yung name, and then, nakapag-react na ba to? And then you can sort them by committee rin. And so, at a glance, makikita nyo. Ano pa? So, different views. So, again, filtering. What else?
One question.
Yes.
Yung pictures dyan sa recipes, do you download it and then upload or parang ine-embed mo na lang?
Okay, sige. Depende kasi minsan, depende kasi when I use the Notion web clipper, minsan kasama na siya. So these things kasi, what I do is I use the Notion web clipper. I'll show you later. Tapos pupunta siya, usually kapag may hero image yung blog, or yung recipe, usually yung super laking picture at the very top. Ang mangyayari is, I think this one pala. I think it's this one. Wait, try ko hanapin. Basically, yung nasa taas na image. Ang mangyayari kasi, nakokopya rin siya. And ang mangyayari is, if nasa taas siya, yung preview mismo ng sa properties, diba? Card preview page content. Kapag yung pinakaunang page content mo kasi is an image, ipi-preview niya siya. But you can also just copy-paste it yourself. Pero since tamad ako, hindi ko naman kailangan talaga. Hindi naman ako ganun ka-OC. Parang bahala na. So sometimes may ganyan. Sometimes. Kasi usually I just search for like bulldog. Ganyan lang eh. So alam ko na kasi usually kung anong gusto ko kainin. So, hindi ko naman super kailangan. But, for example, I'm gonna search for anong maganda. Give me food, pizza, cravings, pizza. Sorry, mali yung search ko. Pizza recipe. Nakikita niyo ba yung Google screen ko? Hindi naman.
Hindi.
Okay, sige. I'll share it. So, sige. I will share this. New share. Wait lang. New share. And then homemade pizza. Oh. Kita na ba?
Ayan. Okay na.
Yan, okay. So, okay. I just went to like the first page. And I have a Notion web clipper. Extension siya. Meron siya sa Chrome. Meron siya sa Firefox. I think lahat naman meron siya. So, I just click this. And then...
ano yun? Google Chrome.
I'm using Firefox kasi, pero alam ko Google Chrome. You just look for Notion web clipper. And then web clipper for Chrome and mobile. Basically, naman. Meron din sa Mozilla. Yun. So, Google Chrome. And then you just add it. And then, na siya? It's a button. And then, so when I click this on, and then, add to, and then pipili ka anong database. It has to be a database. It cannot be a page. Database. And then recipes. And then, since tamad ako, usually kasi what I do is I just collect them in one place. Tapos pag kailangan ko, saka ko siya aayusin. Otherwise, mauubusan ako ng oras. So, I save page. And then, open Notion. I'm gonna check. Oops. I'm gonna share the new share. Kita na ba ulit yung recipes database?
Yep.
Okay, yan. And then, hahanapin ko siya. Usually, nasa dulo siya. O yan, ito. See? So, nandito na siya. So, yung kinlipper natin, like ilang buttons lang, nandito na siya agad. So I don't have to do it manually na, oh, new recipe. Like I don't have to click this. I don't have to copy paste. I just need to use the web clipper. Tapos automatic na siyang nandyan. And
Tapos
then,
meron
so,
tags.
yung tags, hindi. Pero yung URL meron.
Okay.
So, I can click the URL from the card mismo sa gallery or make it into a fave. Yeah, and then usually, ayan. So, di ba, nakita nyo na?
I need to go na. I have a
Okay.
meeting.
Okay. Thanks, Elise.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hello?
Ayan. So,
Hello.
patapos naman na rin tayo. Unless gusto nyo pa, we can keep going. Pero yeah, when I use the web clipper, super ano niya. Yeah, it just, I think it copied. Sometimes it copies everything. Sometimes it doesn't. So, when I do that, especially for recipes, pag recipes kasi, I don't know if it will matter to you guys so much. Pero usually kasi it's in a different box. So, that's kind of annoying. Pero for articles, kunyari, articles na puro ganyan, wala siyang special box. It clips everything naman. So, yeah, it's super useful niya. So, kamusta? Like, okay naman ba?
Yes, ate.
Yeah.
Ang ganda kasi ang bilis niya. Parang hindi ka makahagard pag-aayos ng database.
Ano lang talaga, I do agree na at first nakakalito siya. As in like, what is happening? It's really not, paano ba? I guess one session isn't enough to be really super duper detailed about it, but I hope na nakatulong yung like me moving stuff around and explaining.
Yeah, it's better than watching yung YouTube videos for me kasi real time. Saka medyo mabilis talaga yung sa iba eh.
So ayun. I might do this again or I might make videos again. Yeah, if you guys are interested, I might if kasi mukhang maraming interested. So if there are a lot more people like okay, let's do this. Yeah. So what else? I think that's all for now. Nakuha naman ba like everything? Like okay, sige. Like how was it for you? Like ano yung thoughts nyo on this?
Siguro general ba ate? Parang
Yep.
Yeah, okay siya as parang basic. Hindi siya basic, no?
Di rin eh. It can be basic if you want it to be.
Pero yeah, siguro yung nakita namin today, essential siya for everyone. Yeah, I think kasi essential yung dashboard kasi nandun yung own life mo, kumbaga. Parang dun mag-system yung lahat. So, yeah, that's weekly agenda, super useful. Especially nga from someone na nag-bullet journal. Feeling ko pwede na ako mag-switch sa Notion.
Yay!
Pwede ko na ibabay. Maybe 1 or 2 months pa.
Sayang yung covers mo. Pero honestly, yun nga, parang as much as I love doing bullet journal, parang it's nice if you want to design it to relax. Pero if you want it to be like functional talaga na mabilis, you need to go digital talaga.
It's good kasi na digital kasi parang less paper na nga. Tapos ang dami mong pwedeng gawin agad. Tapos compiled siya. Pwedeng different devices yung gamitin mo. Saka I tried din na gamitin yung Notion for my previous notes. Tinatry ko mag-organize. So far, success. Okay siya.
Nice. Yeah. How about you, Teresa? Like,
For me naman, I feel like I can be more, parang pwede na ako mag-try on my own. So, I feel like I have the fundamentals na.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you then. Yeah, I hope it was useful. Like, I hope na, like, mas nabigyan kayo ng confidence na yung wag ma-overwhelm sa kanya. Kasi once you have it down, as in, wala, tuloy-tuloy na. Tapos feeling ko, next time kayo na yung gumagawa ng templates para sa, friends nyo, ganyan.
Nakaka-OC lang
So,
minsan. Feeling ko yung isang thing pala na struggle ako kasi sobrang petty. Pero kasi, di ba may parang quote or header?
Yeah.
Tapos hindi siya matic na nagkakaroon ng icon.
Nagkakaroon
siya ng icon, pero hindi. Kailangan page pala.
Gets.
Pero nagawa ng paraan natin. Search lang.
Nakaka-OC nga siya. Pero yeah. Ano pa? Oh, okay. There's a lot of templates actually. Like you can search online to find what if you can think about what you need, you can find a lot of examples. Pero I really advise na you know rin how to move things around because otherwise hindi mo siya makakustomize in the way na gusto mo talaga. And dito sa left hand, kita naman ba yung panel? Basically, not dito, like templates. And then these are like the official Notion templates. And then you can just pili ka lang, totoo lang, like, I don't know, like, actually may thesis planning na, pati syllabus, lesson course, I don't know which one you want. I don't know, like, thesis planning. And then it has templates. Medyo wild. So you can just use this template. So if I'm gonna click that, use this template. And then, nakopya na siya. Kasi nakopya na siya sa workplace mo. And so, kung gusto ko siyang ilagay sa HQ, so I could just drag it. So what I did is, dinrag ko lang siya. And then, like, I click it. Nakikita ko siya dito sa bottom. And then, I can put it here. And then, ayun na. Tuloy-tuloy na ako. Like, I can edit all of this. Like, sa akin na to eh. So, wala, diretso edit na. So, super easy niya. So, ayun. Okay naman ba? Like, may iba pa ba kayong tanong?
So far, okay na sa akin natin.
Okay na. Ikaw, Theresa.
Same. Okay na po. Thank you.
Okay. Baka naman kasi, like, you have something to ask, but you're not sure what you're supposed to ask. Wala naman, ganun.
Question. Sige, Ate Sel.
Okay.
For example, di ba nagagawa kasi ng database ng books? So, for example, mga novels, YA novels, say. So, Goodreads, pwede ko ba siyang parang i-embed rin? So, parang yung cover
Goodreads?
ay makikita.
So, yung information mo mula sa Goodreads, tapos gusto mo ilagay sa books database mo? Tama ba? Sige, try natin yan gawin. Because I have not tried that. So, gawa tayo ng database ng books. And then, table.
Yeah,
Table
or gallery.
Like, gallery. Maganda gallery. And so, I'm gonna share a new window. So, teka lang. Okay na? Okay. So, sa Goodreads account mo?
Yep. Kasi diba meron siyang sariling database. Parang may sarili silang table tracker ng mga nabasa mo.
Sa Goodreads. Tapos gusto mo i-integrate. You can't do it automatically kasi wala pang API yung Notion. So, clunky pa siya. So, kung ganon, let's see what we can do. Tingnan natin Like, pati yung makakopya niya tong ito, diba? Yung to read, ganyan. Like, kung makakopya niya. You can't, but you can try, tingnan natin to. You can try copy-pasting. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. To be honest. It's like, I'm not sure how it's gonna work. Tingnan natin. I think you can copy-paste it, pero hindi siya 100%. Like, you still need to like move things around. And dapat kung title to, author, ganyan, ganun din yung nasa Notion mo. But then, this one has to be a table. So, gagawin ko siyang table. Try nga natin kung kaya yung gawin. So, author, Ano pa? Title. And dapat, like, tama yung properties mo. So, see. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Kasi this one's like different column. So I feel like mata-translate siya. Pero medyo weird. Okay, wait. Kung gagawin ko siyang ganyan. See, like it worked somehow, pero not exactly. So, kung gagawin ko siyang rar.
Oh, I can't see it po pala.
Oh, sorry. Kasi nakaano siya. Ayan. So, kita na ba? So, what I did was I copy-pasted the, tawag dito, this one. So, author average rating. So, let's try to copy that. So, this is title. And then author. And then average rating. So, yung tatlong yun. I think kaya siya to an extent. So, I need to like copy-paste everything. Shucks. Sorry, let's make a new column na empty. So, I'm gonna highlight this and then see. So, ang nangyari, na-copy lang si author pati si column. I'm gonna try again. Hala na. Yan, okay. So, Control C. So, it's clunky. Sa totoo lang. It's not. So, ang nangyari naman is, nakopya si title, pero hindi nakopya si author. I mean, hindi nakopya yung author. So, parang, if you have a lot of books, my suggestion is, ano ba maganda gawin? For me, it's like you have to decide if starting now, mag-Notion ka na, or if gusto mo talaga i-transfer lahat, edi imamano-mano mo siya. Ako kasi, I started na parang, okay, sige, parang Marie Kondo na start from scratch ako na parang, basta starting from now, lahat ng books ko dito ka na lang ilalagay.
Mm-hmm.
Parang ganun. Imbes na ita-transfer ko siya pabalik-balik. So, ayun.
So, parang start ka ng bagong database, no? Ate?
Yep, that's what I did. Na parang, kaya super konti lang na nasa books list ko. Kasi hindi siya yung everything talaga.
Okay.
Yun.
I'll do that.
So, ayun. Okay naman na ba tayo today?
Yes, ate.
Yes.
Okay naman kayo? Like, may natutunan ba kayo? Like, I'm scared na parang, oh no, this topic feels so boring.
Actually, ako, satisfying siya for me.
Right? Oh
Yung
my gosh.
Same.
Only productivity nerds can relate. Yeah, so I'm really happy. Wait, I'm gonna stop the live and then siguro mag-bye na lang tayo. And I'm just gonna stop the live. So if you're watching sa Facebook Live, I'm gonna end it na. So thank you for watching this now or watching it later, whichever. Like, it was nice sharing Notion stuff with you. So bye-bye. So